Hello world, welcome, 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 or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn. It is Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Took me a second. And I'm here to talk to you a little about the full moon in Libra. They're calling it the pink full moon, and it's supposed to be the biggest full moon of the year. Fortunately, here in LA, the skies are cloudy and foggy, and it's raining, and hopefully by later tonight or wee hours this morning, I'll be able to check it out. I do know that there's a live stream going now. I don't know where from of the full moon, so I might have to do it that way. But I'm just coming to you with a little bit of information that I'm learning. So yeah, just about full moons in general. Full moon, you can think of it as your actual cup being full. And when a cup is full, you know, it's potential to overflow. You know, it's about balance. You have to, you know, make sure you're in balance, and you're also balancing with things and people outside of you, whether nature, family, friends, co-workers, whoever. You just want to make sure you're not giving too much or getting too little when it comes to people, places, and situations. So specifically with the full moon in Libra, Libra energy is what we're talking about. And we're talking about relationships, relating in general to people, nature, animals. I know this is probably why I'm actually now on camera, because I never wanted to be on camera. Let me hide my nails, my quarantine nails. I never wanted to be on camera and had no interest in being on camera, but in a lot of the prayers, I'm hearing messages of revealing myself and taking off the mask. So that's Hotep. So we're talking about the full moon in Libra, the pink supermoon, the biggest supermoon of 2020, it's said to be. And we're talking about transformation, we're talking balance. You want to make sure you're being authentic and real with, you know, with people and with yourself. So again, we're talking the full moon in Libra, the pink moon, the super moon, the biggest super moon of 2020, they're calling it. We're talking about relating to others, relating to self, balancing your time and your energy, making sure you are being fulfilled, and not just trying to, you know, serve everybody else. You always have to make sure your own cup is full. And again, full moon, think of a full cup of water, wine, you know, whatever floats your boat. In some cases, it also means detachment, separating from people or places or situations when they spill out of that cup. The cup is full and some things spill out of it. That means letting go. So yeah, it's called overflow. And yeah, because there is a negative side. So on one hand, you're looking at harmony with family, with self, with community. And then on the other hand, you're talking the potential for overflow. And that means losing people or losing things, situations ending, detaching. So that's the other side of harmony, is detachment. And it's a natural part of the transformation that takes place during this period. The teaching moments in the full moon in Libra are relating to others, relating to self, creating balance. And again, it's about relationships with self, with others. This is why, you know, we're home self-isolating or quarantining with other people in a lot of cases. And in some cases, people are alone. So that's even more so relating to yourself. Some of us need to really dig deep and dig into ourselves and do some healing and some growing There's people who are in situations where you're around a lot of other people, or even a couple of people, could be even just one person. And that can make it very challenging. Could be good times too, but you know, a lot of times, you know, where lack of space is involved, especially too many people, too much time together, you know, can be a recipe for disaster in some cases. So if you find that you're in this situation, you just, you know, find a little corner to yourself, sit and take some deep breaths, ground yourself, and, you know, remember all the things to be grateful for in the moment, and just pour out all of your gratitude to God, all the gratitude that you have for everything that you have at this point. You want to be very thankful, and you want to make sure you're expressing that. That goes along with yourself as well as others too. You want to thank yourself. I know we talk about forgiveness, but we also want to talk about gratitude. And you want to always make sure you're thanking yourself when you're thanking God and thanking everybody in your life, and even the people to come. You know, you want to include yourself in that. Full moon in Libra, the pink full moon. It's also a moon that is allowing us to open ourselves up to others, you know, open ourselves up to showing the world what we're made of. A lot of us have, up to this point, been building ourselves and growing and learning, and you know, there's only so much of that you can do before it's time to open up and show the world and help and teach and do all of that stuff. And it's also about opening yourself up to the idea of other dimensions and other realms, you know, to be focused on this realm, the material world or planet. You are limiting yourself in this world. But above all else, it is our thoughts that are most powerful. And, you know, we're always wanting to make sure we're nurturing and cultivating our thoughts. Our thoughts are what eventually materialize into our actual physical world. So you want to make sure that you're serving your best self. Your thoughts right now are what represent your actual freedom. Your thoughts right now are what, you know, are the tools that you have in order to create your new existence. Whatever it is that you ideally would like to be doing, you can create that, and it starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your decisions, those all come into play also, but it starts with your thoughts. And as long as your thoughts are your own, you're free. You're free to create whatever world it is that you would like for yourself. So it's just a matter of, you know, what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna leave a link in the description for the live for the full moon tonight and tomorrow. And I am hoping I'm gonna be able to get a glimpse of it myself, but like I said, I'm in LA. The clouds are foggy and it's raining. Not ideal, not surprising either. That's a whole other video. But hope everybody is being safe, staying inside, you know, keeping yourself busy, and also getting your rest at the same time. It's just like I said about balance, you know. You don't want to be doing too much of one or the other. Well, I'm going to leave it here. I think I'm also going to put a little video up right now of a little bit more about the full moon in depth. And I just wanted to share this with you because it's always important to align yourself with, you know, what's going on planetarily, because the astrological blueprint is really a lot of what we're made up of. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so. Like this video, comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know you stopped by. And till next time, peace.
every night at 8 o'clock. A release of pent-up energy and a show of unity. But Tuesday night's howl may be the loudest yet, as the moon will be bigger and brighter than any other moons in 2020. It's called a supermoon. As the moon travels around the Earth, it reaches its farthest point, or apogee, and its closest point, or perigee, about once every month. It's called a supermoon when the perigee happens when the moon is in the full or new phase. We only pay attention to it when it's full because that's when we can see it. With a name like supermoon, you would think the moon appears to be supermassive, but it's actually only about 14% bigger than a normal full moon. But it can be about 30% brighter. Tuesday's supermoon, which some are calling the pink supermoon, will be the closest of 3 supermoons happening this year. Only the closest one of the year is the true supermoon. Tuesday's supermoon will be closer than the one back in March and closer than the final supermoon that will happen in May. Meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen, 9 News.